The truth about summer trends is someone should really tell my town. But let's see if I can pick through the summer trends and see if they can fit me, my lifestyle and my July wardrobe. And at the end of the video, I'll show you some real world outfits, me, real life, what I wore in June. And apparently, out there in the narrative, and I say the narrative being social media trends as opposed to my town trends, the real world, bikini tops underneath your button down, your shirt, is a trend. You have it open, you're wearing a bikini top. I would like you to note lack of bikini top here on my rail. Another trend that equally is not on my rail here, apparently, is these micro shorts, the real shorts that really, at the end of the day, they might as well just be the other half of the bikini. And people are wearing those with clothes on top. They're top part clothes and then basically underwear. If I wore that to my friend's barbecue, she would not invite me again. The next trend I'm going to look at, I can go with this one, is cowboy core. Do you know what that means? Denim, what I have pulled out is the denim skirt. This is a Gwalior denim skirt, gorgeous skirt. I've worn this, you know, one can wear this now with sandals, with footbed sandals and so on, and say a t-shirt, so that works. Maybe just one pair of light wash jeans would be useful. I've done another skirt, again this is Gwalior, and this is a thinner material, more lightweight but darker wash, and it's part of a two-piece set. So it comes with a little jacket, which you can wear together to make a little suit. And two pieces, apparently, little suits like this are a trend at the moment. But let's move on and just stick with denim. Separate it out, you've got your little denim jacket. Separate it out, you've got your denim skirt. Denim shorts also would be useful on the cooler days in the summer. So yes, we can use denim. We can use denim shorts. A denim shirt. Yes, we can use that as a shirt. We can use it as a cover-up over at top of the tank top. And then, you know, if you're really having chilly days, denim jackets work as well. This is one from Marks & Spencer's years old. If it was a hot day, hot summer, you know, I'm not going to be wearing it. But, you know, it's available. And then we've got collarless denim jackets around at the moment. And this is one I adapted for myself from one that I had 22 years ago. And I did tell you in another video, yeah, I took the collar off and I took the cuffs off. And now I have a collarless denim and jacket. Oh, and a more lightweight sort of denim shirt here from the Villa. It's sort of a Tencel material of denim colour, chambray. So let's say denim we can go with. Black and white dresses are trending, apparently. Now, you know, when you look online, you see everything, so it's hard to tell what's on trend and what isn't. If you go into a shop, you're more likely to see what might be on trend. I haven't been into a clothes shop recently to know whether black and white dresses are predominantly in there at the moment. I did go to a wedding the other day, and I did see two people in a black and white dress, but I wouldn't say they were necessarily modern colour blocks. I think they just happened to have them in their wardrobe and like to have black and white dresses. But they look lovely in them. So black and white dresses generally and colour block. So what I thought was, I actually don't have black and white dresses. I do have a black and white skirt, years old from Marks & Spencer's, not necessarily colour blocked, but still it would work. It's gingham. So that's an option. But with colour blocking, you could create your own, can't you? You could take a white skirt and use a black top to create that sort of effect. I don't think anyone's going to say, oh, look, you're not really on trend, that should have been a dress. I don't think they would actually look at me and say, oh, if you're wearing black and white, that's on trend either, to be honest. I mean, you know, that's just the area I live in, no one really cares. And of course, the other way around, you can take a black skirt and a white blouse. I'm sure you've got black skirts, white skirts and tops and so on in the wardrobe. So gather those together and just create your black and white look if you want to go for that. And take it further, pull out black trousers, pull out white trousers, any white or black t-shirts you've got, any white or black shirts you've got, stripes even if you've got those, tank tops which also are on trend at the moment, white linen you've got, use that as well. Broderie Anglais is around at the moment. This is the new one I've just bought from, what's the brand? Azos, Paris, came in a Lucchiero box. Anyway, yes, this sort of broderie anglais is around and popular at the moment. Actually, you might have it from years ago. I have actually, talking of which. Yes, I have got one from years ago. This was probably about 10 years old. So I pulled that out. It was old indigo, Marks & Spencer's one. Of course, you're going to have white shirts. Pull those out, linen shirts. You can wear them. Yeah, then I have white trousers. I've got a selection of white trousers here, small and casual. Black joggers I have as well. I just had a rummage through all of my black and white summer clothes, which is easier than I thought it would be. I didn't think I'd have much in the way of black summer clothes, and actually it turns out I actually have got quite a lot. And then also I've got a black shirt dress. There's no white combined with it, but let's sort of adapt these trends. And so I said, okay, just a plain black shirt dress. And then I've got a dress that I pulled up. This came with Goelia this year, and it's a two-piece set with a little cardigan. Now, as a dress on its own, these dresses are very popular at the moment. I am seeing these all over social media, and this is something we can wear. And it's a simple little tank top top to it, with a skirt part being a different material and flaring out a little bit from it. So it looks like a skirt and top. But you can wear this then, say, with a white shirt over the top, and you could tie it at the front. So black and white, yes, I can work with that. Quiet luxury is a trend again for this summer. And so, yeah, I've got a few pieces like this cardigan, for instance. This would work, and it's introducing a little bit of a light chambray into the collection. And a short sleeve little knit like this on those cooler summer days is a really useful item. You could put a tank top underneath and have it undone and just layer it on if you're getting chilly. Or you can wear it as your top, as well as I am today. But I've added in, say, a linen shirt dress from Goelia and sleeveless dress, perfect. It's that light brown type colour. I've got a dress from Petite Studio in a beige colour as well. Used that. Brought in a shirt that I brought from the drop. That is in a summer brown. I think that works as well. And then I've got a beige linen top to little popover. Talking of which, popovers also are popular. We'll come on to those later on. So quiet luxury, yes, practical, I can do that. And the beauty of adding quiet luxury as a little bit of colour, say these neutral browns, is that they go really well within the black and the white. The next trend that my town would understand would be the open knit trend. And that does work for the summer because we can have cool evenings and we just want little jumpers put over the top of us. So open knits, I love them. I think they are really an attractive design that's around at the moment. And so taking advantage of buying an open knits when I'm seeing them. So this is one that I bought from Marks & Spencer's this year, the open knit sweater. And then my fat face hoodie, you have seen so much of, but I've worn it. I've worn it a lot. This is a nice sort of cotton, natural fibre, open knit hoodie. Obviously you don't put the hood up, it's just the design. But I have had so much use out of that. So those are open knits. Yes, the crochet trend I can work with. Now, a shirt that I bought last year and that many of you bought similar because I was showing you in the description boxes of my videos how to get similar. But it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's different blues. Now, that trend seems to have moved on a little bit. And now we're seeing different colours as the stripes. And I just bought this from Jules. I bought it at some South England show, actually. Glad to stand there. So, love it. With another little top that I've got, it's a pop-over top in red stripes from Loft. And this was been in 2018. I've got this, or 2019. But when we are talking about the stripes trend, don't forget horizontal. Your classic, your T-shirts, your striped T-shirts that you've been buying and loving, and I've been buying and loving. And this is one of last year's, but it's around again this year from Seasalt. So that's one way of adding a bit of individuality. Right, got another way I can too. And that is with tennis core. No, I'm not saying I am going to go to the supermarket in the tennis dress or even see the dentist in the tennis dress. No, that is not what I'm saying. But part of tennis core is these pop-up over shirts, apparently. I can't really see. I don't see how that merges into tennis core, but still, it is. Now, so I've rummaged around to see if I've got any pop-over shirts. And basically, it's a little blouse, but it doesn't have any buttons down the front. And it's probably going to be V-neck. I bought this years and years and years ago, so I think that counts. Got a bit of frill design on it, so individuality. I bought this one. This is one I bought last year. And that would be a typical pop-over with a Henley neckline, a V-neck here, no buttons down the front. And I brought some individuality in because it's got a bit of a colour splash there. Another one I had is in just an olive colour. That works. And then I have got one in an ivory, which also works. And so I do have popovers in my wardrobe. And so apparently that is tennis court. Can't see it myself, but still. Now this next one is right up my street and generally the type of thing that my capsule wardrobes are full of. And that is fun prints. So my lovely, lovely fun print, animal print as in it's got animals on it and trees and so on, shirt I bought years ago from Sugar Hill Brighton. That is me. That speaks to me. That's my personality. It's quirky. So loving fun prints. So that can go in. And then a skirt that I got from Grolier, which is a silk. I pull this front print as well. It's already there in the popover category. But this then combines popover with fun print. Another summer trend that, of course, you would have heard about is apparently red. Again, like last summer, is going to be on trend. However, as I've mentioned before, I didn't see it particularly everywhere last summer, and I haven't seen it particularly everywhere this summer. Nevertheless, it is quite a nice colour if you've got it in your wardrobe. So I got a red dress from Bowden I had, a few years ago. So that could be my, one of my dress options. And I've also got a skirt that is red. That was a print that was very popular and on trend, 4 or 5 years ago? This print. But nevertheless, it's a nice skirt. So I don't think any of my friends are going to say, oh, that's a print that was around 5 years ago, you shouldn't be wearing that. Because they won't. No one will. They won't know it was popular 5 years ago and they won't know it's not now. They'll just say that's a pretty skirt. They won't even say, oh, that's red, you're looking very on trend. I like the skirt. That's that. The reason I'm looking at trends is not because I particularly want to be very trendy. It's a way of having fun when I'm putting my wardrobe for the months together. And just making it a little bit different from the previous month. Just using a little bit of a subject, topic, as a theme, I suppose that's what you would say, really, a theme. Now on to what I've worn in June. So at the beginning of the month, we actually went away for I know you and I, so we went down to Devon. And I had this clever idea, I thought it was clever anyway, of having a theme to my outfits for the daytime, ivory and denim. So on the day going down, I wore denim, light wash denim jeans and my ivory crochet knit, open knit, fat face hoodie. I added a necklace with it, which is the Bliss cord in black. It's the only one I've got at the moment. I have ordered it in grey as well for the summer. And then I added a grey bead, because I thought this bead got a little bit of a mock gem on it there, which I could use. And that would go with my evening dinner outfit. But also this colour would go with what I was wearing during the day. So I just used this necklace the whole way through. Really useful. I think these beads are about £15. So that's really cheap. And this isn't, the cord's not expensive. And you just kind of mix and match it in modular. And you choose your own beads and you play with them. 2 beads together, 3 beads together, 1 bead on its own. Put it all together for different looks, different colours and so on. But so for the evening, I wore pleather trousers, which honestly I had thought would be done for the year. But I pulled out pleather trousers and a animal print blouse that's quite old from Mint Velvet. And I used my Esdia quite thin black jacket over the top. That necklace, the Ziska necklace, and trainers. It worked. Trainers for the whole weekend, it worked. Then the next day, I had the reverse of my daytime outfits, and I used white Levi 501s and a denim-coloured sweater, and that same necklace and bead. And my logic over denim and ivory was that actually if I ended up putting a cup of tea down either my jeans or my jumper, it will mix and match. I could swap it around within the wardrobe. This great idea, worked, and I didn't get anything spilled, but it gave me options. We went to the South of England show one day and I wore my Seasalt striped sailor tee and a denim jacket over the top, my Barmer hat, which is a true Australian Barmer. This is imported from Australia. A friend of mine sells them in the UK at the shows going around England. So if you actually go to these country fairs and you see Barmers on sale, it might be my friend Tim selling them. So I've had this for years. And it's so waterproof. It's fantastic. I don't know I'll see if I can find them for you, actually. Find some for you. Not his. He's isn't on the internet. But I'll try to find some Barmers for you. But it's amazing in the rain, in the winter, that the rain the underneath of the brim is perfectly dry. And the top part of the hat and the top of the brim is sodden. and it kind of ends up shape. You buy it flat at first, and it shapes and it kind of dips in the front, and apparently it's because that's where then the rain can just fall off, drips off. It's supposed to be like that. Anyway, love it. So all that, and I wore my Marks and Spencer's beige joggers that I bought this year. Then we went out to dinner in the evening, and I wore my Estia joggers that I got last year, my Sugar Hill Brighton blouse with the animals on that I showed you earlier on, a leather jacket, Songmont bag, the drippy roof bag, and I pulled up the joggers to show my ankle, so it's more of a modern look with those. This is a sort of sleek material as well, a sort of almost not a thin satin, but it's kind of like a shiny material, so they're dressy jogger, and sort of heel sandals, because I wasn't driving. Our daughter was driving, oldest daughter was driving us over there and picking us up, luxury, so I could wear heels. Right, so there was another day I went out in jeans. These are the Andor jeans from Collarless, and it must have been chilly because I was wearing some light coloured ankle boots with it. I used a Guadalajara chambray jacket. Adore this jacket. That's why I got this cardigan in the same colour, because I thought if this jacket suits me, then this cardigan would do too. But this is also available in ivory, and it's also available in a baby pink too. Anyway, back to the outfit. So the jacket I wore, there's underneath it's a little lady Capsule I've had for a number of years from Reese, and a collar necklace. But yeah, another time, really casual, pop over blouse, long sleeve blouse in grey with jeans and a gold coloured collar necklace. It looks like I popped over my leather jacket. Must have been chilly that day as well. Leather jacket in a beige colour, camel colour leather jacket. There's a couple of days ago, we went to a wedding reception, and I wore an Estia dress that came earlier on this year, was gifted to me. It's a green dress with some lace effect underneath it. Green shirt. It's quite unusual, and I thought it would be absolutely perfect for an evening wedding reception. Some little block heel sandals, and I also have my little Songmont drippy roof bag as well, because I thought that I could just shove, makeup in it and a hairbrush and anything else I might need. So it's a sort of size that I could do that. And then at the end of the month, we had a little bit of a mini heat wave, and I had to go up to London, so I wore my black shirt dress that I've put in the Capsule wardrobe for July, but I also did put it in for June as well. This is the Estia shirt dress, and I put on some little slides that I got from Dream Pairs last year. Took my Songmont bag because that pairs with the slides. I just wanted some comfy shoes, and I was going to have to go on the underground. It was going to be muggy and horrible and humid. I did the burger sunglasses as well. And I've chosen a bead, Ziska bead, and gone for black and white stripes, going with that black and white trend I was talking about earlier on. And then an outfit for another London trip, actually, where I was meeting a friend for lunch. And before that, John and I were going to go to a museum. So I wore my Estia black skirt with an asymmetrical belt on it, and this simple retro blouse. I decided to make it ivory and white, not because that was the trend we were talking about earlier on, but more I've already got quite a lot of statement in the asymmetrical belt on the skirt, and I tried a patterned blouse, and it looked too much. It was too busy. You didn't know what the statement was. Whereas this broderie anglais cotton blouse is going to be cool for the day, but it's not as statementy, and it's modern as well because it's broderie anglais. Now, I also tried footwear. I tried a little block heel sandal. I just think that's a bit dated and old-fashioned, so opted for a little slide. Now, I would suggest you also, in thinking about your July wardrobe, is take a look at linen. I've got a video specifically on linen items that we can wear in the summer here.